Hello there. Let's just make sure audio is okay. Right. Don't mind a little jittering on there at the moment. That's just the That's just something that always happens with animation, and it's something I unfortunately can't fix. Alrighty. I think we're good. Do we sound okay? I think it's more of an OBS. I think this issue with dynamic jittering is more of like an OBS thing. But then again, I'm not using an up-to-date version of OBS, so that could be a reason why. Could be a reason why. I don't know. But anyway. But when I don't have much open, it's usually okay. Right. I think we sound okay. You sound beautiful. Ah, thank you. You're so kind, Mr. Moderator. Good. Oh my, it's really jittering right now. Karma down. Relax, simmer down. Simmer down, Mr. OBS. Alright, so I'll get my hello. Yes, his voice is a blessing to the ear. That's a first. That's the first I've ever heard of that one. Blessing to the ear, my voice. I'm not quite sure about that one, Chief, but I appreciate the compliment, nevertheless. I appreciate that. But anyway, we'll say hello to everyone. Hello to poor Isaac, who apparently started work at the start of the stream. He seemed very excited about the Bionicle, about the fact I was animating a Bionicle. So I apologize to you, Isaac. But if you do check out the VODs, we wave hello to Isaac from the VODs if he does watch the VOD or if he does tune in later. I don't know. And hello to our moderator Martin, and hello to Diesel, and hello to Mr. Kiadamundi. And anyone else who is lurking about in chat as well. I hope you're all good. Wait, hold up, I don't have ears. Are you sure about that? Anyway. I didn't know you had any Bionicle figures. I used to collect so many of those as a kid. I only have two. I only have like this one and I have the brown one. I'm gonna be very frank with everyone here. I am not that knowledgeable when it comes to Bionicles. I just think they look cool. I don't know the lore. If there's any, is there any lore? Is there any lore with? I mean, obviously there is some lore, but I don't know anything about it. It's all a bit of a mystery to me. I just got absolutely no idea. I just thought they looked cool, and I happened to find these two in a kind of like a junky kind of shop, like a really odd and soddy kind of shop. And I was able to get them for quite cheap from a while ago, so hence Bionicles. Hence Bionicles. And I thought something more, and I thought something that could be quite fun is to maybe try and animate one. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't have any plan at all. Like, there's no specific sequence in mind for this. Just for the record, I got absolutely no idea. I got no idea what I'm doing, but I think really we're just gonna play around. I'm just gonna play around with it, just see what kind of movements I can get out of him. Because, funny enough, this Bionicle has less. He kind of moves around a lot less than a figure, because like his head here doesn't move at all. His head is stiff. His head is stiff. So all I can really move is his arms and his legs. And I suppose this little doohickey here as well, but not so sure if that will be entirely useful or not. Bionicles has a lot of lore stemming from 2001, 2011, and then in G2, and It went on from 2015 to 2016. Okay. I did. I have like a box of these Bionicles, like parts somewhere. Although granted, I might have sold them. I did have a very big clear out years ago, and the Bionicles might have gone sold, but only keeping the classic ones. Okay, so I think. Oh, before we do anything, we need to stick this base plate down. Yeah, I know this one is called Lua. I know about that one because I did say to a certain VTuber, I'm not going to name them. I'm not going to name them because some people might know who I'm talking about. She was doing like a moral thread on Twitter, and I said to her, a question for you: out of 2 Bionicles, which one would you like to see animated in stop motion? And I gave this one, and it's the brown one. Couldn't tell you what the name is. Again, no idea. And she said she would like to see the green one. So I'm animating the green one. Will she know that I'm animating this green one? I don't know. Maybe she's lurking in here right now. It's also a very good question. I don't really know, but all I know is it's going to be different. It's going to be different animating this guy. Oopsie daisy. I've got like 1 foot stuck down at the moment. Let's see if we can get this down. Prior to Wizard Ramen. Ah, okay. Well, I had to. Quite cool names, actually. I wonder if I should really stick this other foot down. Maybe I should actually do that. That might not be a bad idea. I'll tell you what. Let me just grab a couple more parts just to make sure his foot isn't gonna move. Same wavelength, like literally same message, same wavelength, brain wavelength. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, hopefully you guys do, because I sometimes have no idea what I'm talking about. It's all a bit of a mystery what goes on in my head. I just need to stick him down a bit more, because I thought sticking down 1 foot would be fine, but yeah, I need to stick down both. I need to stick down both, otherwise he's going to be moving around quite a bit. Sorry. Excuse the Lego rummaging ASMR. I'm just doing some bits. Do I not have enough one at that length, or is that it? Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I know that can work. I can work with these. Also, if you want to, you can swap the back axles holding the shoulders together with a dark grey extended axle pin for more friction. It should be fine. Oh, that was not what I was looking for. God darn it. I thought the thing was a certain piece, but it was not. There we go. Found it now. I just gotta find some more pins. I gotta get out my tray of Technic pieces. I'm using these pieces to stick his feet down. Oh, I know about Tahu. I think everyone knows about Tahu. I'm also probably butchering these names, so I am sorry if I'm butchering their names, because I've honestly got absolutely no idea if they're pronounced. I'm very good. If it's one thing that I'm very good at, it's butchering names. I will butcher the hell out of them. Not on purpose, of course, but, you know, just in general. I just butcher the names, because I just suck at pronouncing them. I mean, that's only why I'm too scared to learn Japanese, because I feel like I would just butcher every single word that I come across. Alright. Leg up. There we go. It's good to know that these things actually work and sticking their feet down. Actually, it's very, very useful. Come on, in you go. In you go. Oops. He does stay up quite nicely. This is up very, very well, actually. All right. So now we, oops. Stick those on to here. And now with this, once I move his foot down, he is now stuck in place. Oh, or at least will be once I line him up. There we go. There we go. And now he's officially stuck in place. So now he's not going to move as much. Not going to move around too much. Hang on, let me just readjust my chair. Okay, so what can we do with this guy? The answer is really not a lot. Like characters with similar cards, but those were introduced in the yeah. No, I know about that. I know there's obviously these guys. I had the black one of these guys as well. Again, no idea where he's gone. Oh, Una. Unya, is that how you pronounce it? From what I've seen on Martin's message there. But a common one that I got quite a lot of was the ones that like roll up into a ball. And they also had like a function which kind of like, oops, knocks the head out. Oops, sorry, live cam just went. 1 second. It's okay. Nothing is lost. It's just need to change it back to the camera. It's gonna be a bit silly with how it does things. There we go. It's because I nudged the wire. And if you're wondering why that screen was blank there, it's because that was the face cam, and I've been accidentally doxed by this happening before, so I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna tape it over so then it doesn't happen again. Okay. So I think now with that we can begin. I don't know if you heard of the series, but there's an episode of the series Lego Rewind that covers all Bionicles history. Oh yeah, no, I know about Lego Rewind. I didn't know there was a thing on Bionicles. Borak, those are the ones that roll in the ball. Oh, Borak, yeah, no, that rings a bell, actually. That does ring a bell. I had a couple of those. I'm trying to think which ones I had. I think I had the red one, and I think I had the brown one. And the green one, actually. I had a lot of Bionicles when I think about it. I had a lot. Actually, I'm going to remove these, actually, because I'm actually going to get him into a different position. Just going to have him like his arms are going to be down. Have his arms down. Borak, actually, yeah. I never. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, Imperial. Welcome. You're brave to try to animate Bionicle. It's not too bad. I mean, I've got his feet stuck down, so that's not too bad. With his feet stuck down, he's not too bad. The problem is like there's nothing else that I can really animate other than like his arms and his legs, because his head is rigid, so he has to turn his whole body like Batman. I don't. There's nothing. As I said, there's nothing. This is gonna be really. Oh, I should have done this in 24 frames, not 15. Okay, this might look weird because I'm not doing this in 24 frames. I should have done this in 24 frames rather than 15, so this might look a little funky. We'll see. This can be just a fun little animated, testy thing. We can see how this goes. As I said, I got absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out because I've not animated like a more I say a more humanoid. I say a more humanoid figure, but I don't know if I'd really class a Bionicle as humanoid. They don't have elbows. Let's have him go back, kind of going like, "Whoa!" That's kind of what I'm doing here. Hey, he's animating. I know, Hellcat. It's crazy. I'm actually animating again. I'm actually animating again. It's honestly, it's honestly must be doomsday if I'm actually doing an animation stream again, because it's been so long since I've actually done one. That might actually be a bit too bad. Oh, this is so funky. First animation stream I decided to do in a while, and I decided to do something I've never done before, so this is very much not going to go well. But hello, Hellcat. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope all is good. Hope you've been doing well. Haven't spoken to you in a bit. Hope all is good. I am thinking I'd like to definitely try and do more animation streams again. I think it would definitely be fun. I mean, later Bionicles were given. Yeah, no. I know the later ones were, but I've only got a couple, and the ones that I have, unfortunately, lack elbows. So. Life is good and busy. Good. That's what we like to hear. Well, busy. I don't know about the busy. Sometimes busy can be bad, but there's always good to know that life is good. I don't think I actually asked it. How is everyone's day actually going, by the way? I don't know if I ever asked that. I think I kind of just went on a bit of a... I think I just kind of did a bit of a ramble and just kind of didn't really ask people how their day was going. Hopefully you're all good. Hopefully all is well. I suppose the thing to note is the reason that I'm doing 2 streams in a row, like Wednesday, Thursday, instead of doing like my usual one on the weekend. I'm not actually here on the weekend. Just for God, we don't want to be the 51st. Oh, I know. I've seen this. I've seen it all. I am well aware of what's I'm well aware. I'm not going to go into much. I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't really like to talk politics here. But I have seen it, and I'm well aware on Canada's views and everything. And also, like, despite the fact I'm also kind of aware, and when I don't want to be aware, because Twitter just for some reason likes to post American politics. Thank you, Elon Musk. Middle finger to him. Like, I really could not give a crap about American politics, so now I just switched Twitter onto following. I don't have Ev for you, because I just can't be bothered to deal with it. Can't be bothered to deal with all of that crap, so I just keep my followers, my thingy on following, so now I don't have to see it. Alright. Going with the flow for this one. Mars says that your country has brains. Canada is honestly lovely. As I said in my Twitch stream yesterday, I have been to Canada before, and what I haven't actually said is that Canada would actually, in terms of if I wanted to move abroad, Canada would probably be a place I'd probably be happy to move to. Because I like Canada. Yeah, this is mostly why I don't like talking about Twitter stuff anymore. Twitter is a hellfest. A hellfest full of political and drama nonsense, and also bots. Lots of bots. To be honest, with the amount of bots that I'm seeing, the amount of bots I'm seeing on Twitter is making me actually want to make a short, make like a little animated short of my character just beating up a bunch of bots, just to showcase how I feel about it all, about all the Twitter bots, which I think would be kind of hilarious. I've even got a funny idea of like my guy just kind of walking. The idea I got in mind is my little stormtrooper walking through a door that has like the Twitter logo above it, and he goes in, he sees bots everywhere, and it's just kind of like, I'm going to introduce you to two friends. Holds up a hammer. This one's report, holds up an axe, and this one is block. And then he just kind of hacks and smashes his way through a bunch of bots. For a bunch of Twitter bots. I think that could be fun. And it'll also be... And it would also give me a chance to practice making some fight sequences, which I think would be a lot of fun to try and do. Alright. Number one thing, healthcare. What's the healthcare like? I don't get followed by bots. I'm more like, they more just like random ass tweets that I made like months ago, like literally months and months ago. So, leave a workforce. So basically, free for public medications are not free, but cheaper than my health benefits. So, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, better than the US healthcare. Though, granted, I think anywhere is better than I think anywhere's healthcare is better than the US at this point in time. No offense to y'all who live in the States, but that's just kind of the impression that I get. I just said again, I'm kind of just winging this animation. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more just yapping while I animate with this. That's my bags. I'm going to Canada right now. He is sold. My moderator is sold, ladies and gentlemen. He is off. He is off to go and become Canadian. I know this is going to look really, really weird. So, a video on YouTube, it said Canada pretty healthy care, and the guy waited for an hour for the doctor to come see him in the room. The American had instant help from the doctor, but then had a $10,000 bill. I mean, to be fair, Canada's healthcare sounds a little bit similar like the UK's, but probably much better run. I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy, I said I wouldn't. Maybe I should be careful of what I'm saying. Oh god, I know what's going on now. Oh boy. Hang on just a second. Something has occurred. The live view on my camera is gone. Oh, it's doing this again. Oh, great. We got technical problems, guys. Bear with me a moment. Bear with me. Oh, what is this doing, man? Oh my... Okay, that's stuff. Okay, I generally can't tell on my camera. I don't know if people remember, but I was having problems with my camera. Before. Before the end of last year. Because I don't know what it's doing, but every time I try to swap it, and like now, for some reason, everything has just gone tits up. Yeah, the camera left as well, exactly. I'll tell you what, let me just change screens a minute and I'll try and fix it. Just bear with me a moment. see if I can fix it. Before, the only thing that fixed this was restarting the software and restarting my camera. That was the only way to fix this last time. See, the problem is with this error is that I don't know if it's the computer or the camera that's having the issue. So now I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do, because to be fair, my animation software is very dated. So to be fair, swapping over is definitely not a bad thing. But also at the same time... awesome. Hello, Christian. Welcome, welcome. You've joined to a little bit of technical difficulties at the moment, so bear with me just a moment. I'm just trying to fix it. I'm hoping... Oh, have we fixed it? It needs dragging. I have considered it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, come on. What's wrong? Okay. That live feed is working. I just don't... Oh, I might need to reset this. Is that fixed? Yeah, there we go. I am kind of partly tempted to look at getting Dragon Frame at the moment. For various reasons. I think just having a probably more professional software would probably help. But the problem is, a lot of Dragon Frame is not cheap. That is my only thing with it. It's not cheap, and I feel like a lot of the settings on it, I just wouldn't use. So that's kind of why I'm apprehensive on purchasing it. That's why I'm a little apprehensive on purchasing it. But again, there might be some deals where... animation's looking good. I'm not so sure about that. I haven't seen it yet, so we'll wait and see a minute. I'm just gonna try a little bit more. If you need someone in school, they have discounts. Yeah, true. Are you releasing out the live stream? I will be editing it, yeah. Make the calls and get this Dragon Frame. I will see. I have used a trial before, but the only thing is with that is it's obviously got the logo on it, so that's kind of like a big no-no. That's a big no-no for me at the moment in time. All right, let's have a look at this at the moment. I don't know what this is going to look like. Not bad. Probably, I mean, no, it definitely does. I've used it before. I do have an wait, have I actually released that animation? I don't know. I don't know. That could be another one to release again. I've got such a backlog of really old animation stuff that I've never ever released on YouTube at all. And now I'm just kind of like, I could release that as just a short. I don't think I've actually uploaded it. No, I might actually have to do that. And to answer your question before, Christian, I am going to be releasing this animation, not straight after stream, because I would like to edit it. I would like to edit it as well, so probably early next week. Maybe I might schedule it for Wednesday, because I'm not going to be here the weekend, so I can't edit it. So, you know what? I've actually got a lot of stuff. I should really release a lot more of my older stuff, really. But yeah, no, it's working. It's working now. It's weird. The error when it happens, it kind of like the screen shutter kind of like it makes a noise on the camera, and then it kind of, and then the live view just doesn't go. Then the live view doesn't just kind of pop up. It's really weird. It's really weird how that happens. How to go to work, I may stream a while drive to work. Yeah, no worries, Hellcat. Thank you for stopping by, man. Hope you have a good one. Take care of yourself. Alright, what we're gonna do that same motion again, but I'm gonna have him go the other direction. And go another way. Let's get his arms up again. Gradually get it up. Oops, I say gradually get it up. Gradually get it up, we'll see. That might be a graphics card issue. You know, I've actually not thought about that. That's a good point, actually. I thought it was a battery issue, but maybe it's actually a graphic card issue. I might have to have a look into that, but thank you, Hellcat. Thank you very much. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I think the thing is, a lot of brick filmers on YouTube nowadays, I think a lot of them either use their phone or use a webcam. But I have used a webcam in the past, and the light flicker for it was brutal. And if there's anything I hate more, it's light flicker. Light flicker drives me absolutely insane. I hate it. I don't like it. It's one of the most mild inconveniences that makes me often want to restart a whole scene because of the very mild light flicker. So, but as time has gone on, I like to think I'm a little bit less of a perfectionist now. I kind of just like, I'm just going to make this, and there's a small little bit of errors. I'm not going to cry over. I'm not going to have a mental breakdown over it, even though it's very much not good. But yeah, most use stop motion studio, and they have it for computers. Oh, it's about $100, maybe less. Yeah, stop motion studio. That's another one I've been thinking about. Can you get it on Mac though? That's the only thing. If we can get it on Mac, then I can definitely look into it. For sure. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a case of I need to really just look into more softwares. I think, because I think this software is, this version of iStopMotion I'm using, I think is very dated, very, very dated. Like, and I think my poor camera is just very much like, doesn't know how to respond. It's like, how do I do the thing with this old piece of crap software? And then I'm just like, haha, you probably can't. So, yeah. It's tricky. Pretty sure Mac has it. The junior film uses the Mackie. Hit 1.3 million subs. Oh, nice. Okay. No, I might look into that. I need to talk to one of my friends, one of my IRL friends, because he does brick filming stuff as well, and I'm wondering what software he uses. I think ultimately it's going to come down to, looking at newer softwares. I think that's where it's ultimately going to come down to. Just have to wait and see. Okay, let's do it there, and then this is definitely an interesting one. Back up. Turn this down a little bit. Oops, turn that a bit more actually. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I'm getting message notifications popping up from someone on Messenger. Lots are popping up, but I can't look at those right now because I am streaming. I am professional streamer. I will make sure I don't get distracted by social media. Of course, unless it's something important, which yeah, I'll browse a bit in a minute and we'll see. I must admit, this has been one thing. This whole technical issues has been something that has put me off animating, because it's just been because with that issue with that problem, I basically can't animate because the live view on it just goes, and it's, as you can imagine, very frustrating and very demoralizing. Demoralizing? I think that's the word. Or demotivating. That's the word. Not demoralizing. That's the wrong word. But yeah, essentially, it's the reason why animated stuff has been kind of slow. The start of the year has been because of that. Gotta get some bigger movements in here, I think. Oh. And something, in terms of my streaming, because I know a lot of people here, well, especially the people who watch my streams, are obviously not too keen on the fact that I've been streaming on Twitch. I think with a lot of what I'm planning on doing, a lot of stream content I'm planning on doing, I probably won't be using Twitch as much. At the very least, not before I go away on holiday in a couple of weeks. So to all the people that made Twitch accounts just purely to watch me on there, sorry. I apologize. But we're going to be sticking on YouTube, I think, for the next couple of weeks, I reckon. Comes down, he comes down. Streaming like this whole streaming stuff is just so weird. Because Twitch is fun. You pain in my... Oh, don't pretend that you wouldn't have made a Twitch user when you found out Blair was primarily using Twitch. Don't you even go there. Don't you even go there, Mr. Moderator. I know for a fact that once you found out that Blair was going to be using Twitch a lot, that you would have probably made a user. I know you, Mr. Bradley. I know you. Oh. No, definitely not a communication error. I think you're fine. So what are you animating this for? No reason. I'm literally just animating it. There's no plan for what this animation is going to be. I'm literally just animating a Bionicle, just using his movements. This isn't about how you punk. Perhaps, mayhaps, but still, don't pretend that you wouldn't have made one. Alright, so... Alright, let me just save and we can have a look. Wapow! Wapow! Alright, maybe what I'll do is get him to swing his axe arm. maybe I'll try and do that. Because if you were hoping that I was going to be doing this for like some kind of big Barnacle project, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's it. That's not what it's going to be. It's not for anything in particular. It's just an excuse just to do animation, because I'd like to do more animation streams. I would like to. I need to get myself motivated to do stuff again. So that is my plan at the moment. All right. But yeah, it's very yes, I did see that about The Last of Us, and I'm very excited because I'm seeing a lot more of the promotional pictures, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be so good, but it's going to hurt so bad. It's going to hurt so bad. Anyone who knows, knows. See, I'm just going to change that around a bit. Since when is Ben owned a Bionicle? I've had these Bionicles for a while. I'm pretty certain I revealed them on. I'm pretty certain I revealed them on one of my building streams a couple of months ago. But also, hello, Weiss, as well. Hello, hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. Hope you're doing well, my friends. He's going to raise his axe and then he's going to slash. As I said, there's not really any particular plan to this. He's just very. It's kind of impressive how this Monaco is very rigid. To be honest, I thought it wouldn't have been as rigid. Real good, a bit traumatized. Oh dear. Hope you're alright. Hope everything's alright. Oh, let's lift it up just a little bit. Oops. Not quite a little bit, but you know what? I think we can work with it. You know why? As long as it's not too graphic and depressing. Not that I'm not. That sounded really rude. I'm sorry. I don't really know how to answer that. I don't really know how to answer. I just hope you're doing all right. You don't have to. If you don't want to share, you don't have to. I won't. You don't have to at all. I'm just. I don't know how to respond to these kind of things, so I do apologize in advance if I can't help with that. It's a bit disgusting. Okay, if it's a bit disgusting, then could I ask that we just pass on it? I don't want to. I'm trying not to sound too rude, but if it's a bit disgusting and graphical, I don't really want to hear about it. Personally, it's nothing against you. I just don't really want to. No. Especially if it's something disgusting. It's just no. I'm being brutally honest, but I hope you're alright. The important thing is that you're alright. I'm trying not to sound rude. Alright, now we're gonna have this guy swing his axe. I don't know how this is gonna come out. I'm gonna kind of have him do like a big kind of like swing, but it's trying to get like the movements for it. Oh, what, that placing question? That placing question? Well, hopefully, yeah. If it's definitely that traumatizing, I definitely wouldn't blame you on that one. Ooh. All right. Do 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 do. Right. Going for the swing. It is very warm in my room right now, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I always forget when animating, it gets quite warm in here. How's Australia? Is it someone that must be? It must be one. Hopefully, there's no forest. I don't know. I'm not Australian, Hellcat, so I don't know. I wouldn't know. If you're talking to me. Oh, the message is sent twice, but that's probably more of a connection issue more than anything else because that's happened to me before. So it's all. Oops, let's actually see if we can get the axe actually in the frame. I would like to see the axe. It might be very difficult to kind of get it in. Australian. To be fair, not the first time someone has thought that I was Australian. To be completely honest. Alright, are you British or English? British, English, same thing. British. I am indeed British. I'm actually going to move this. Oh, come on, camera. I barely touched you. I just wanted to do a bit of camera movement. Want to make my animation a little bit more flashy. By having the camera follow the axe. Right. I always forget what to talk about. Forget talking in these kind of animation streams. Let's follow the axe. Actually, big brain. Let's move this. Let's change this around so they can change the articulation a little bit. There's nothing wrong with the classic camera bump mid-scene. No, definitely not. It's definitely frustrating. Oops. Oh, I'm just realizing the background's kind of going off a little bit, but it's fine. This is a test animation after all, so it's fine. Found a Lego set. Ooh. Oh, that's not what part of the story is it? Or was it an oldie, I'm assuming? Still. Oh, nope, the live view has gone again. So that means we're having this issue again. 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it. Nope, it's doing the thing again. So I now need to close this down and restart it again. Bear with me just a moment. Oops, that's the wrong screen. That's the watching movie screen. Do that. Let me turn this off. Oh shit, the camera. Fuck. I just realized the yeah, no, should be fine. Should be fine. Give that a moment. Give that a second. I definitely do think it's more of a probably an animation software problem. I need to really sooner. Right, let's turn this back on. Barnacle short, please. So that secret watch along. I mean, maybe not today. Maybe at some point we'll do another one. If people want to do another one at some point. That's fine. If we move the camera just a little bit, it should be fine. Alright. Okay, yep, live camera is back up. Live view is back. Move the camera just a little bit because I did nudge it. A little bit, so you're giving me company as I drive into work, so I'm using speech to text with Google. That seems to work okay. Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. Never actually thought about using text to speech, to be honest with you. All right, I think with that, we'll no idea what this is going to look like. It might look pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But we can see. I'm sure it won't look too bad. I got something a little wackier. Another little wackier kind of animation as well. And to do. So just kind of more like let's have a look here. Wapow. Wapow. Well, that's not too bad. That swing doesn't actually look too bad, to be honest. I thought it was going to look quite rough, but to be honest, the initial animation, the initial kind of bit that I did looks rougher. I guess because I'm kind of going a bit more confident with it, it's not too bad. But yeah, no, that's not looking too bad, actually. That's looking pretty good. That is looking pretty good. Actually, I think I might have him return to like a normally kind of pose quickly. Yes, we can do that. Kind of have him go back to a normal pose. Top tier swinging. Top tier swinging. Yep, he's swinging his axe. He's axing the error question. That's what he's doing at the moment. And the swing isn't too bad. It's come out, considering I'm quite limited with how I can do these slashes, it's not come out too bad. Let's move this back a bit. Oops. Let's move this arm back around. We'll make this a quick. We'll make this kind of like a bit of a jump. Like he's just kind of going back to his usual stance. Then we'll jump into another little thing as well. Really is the issues with this camera is so weird. I don't really understand why it does the things that it does. Really, it's kind of a mystery. There's a new program that will read a chat for the streamer guy while he streams. I have a friend that drives a semi-truck and is not allowed to touch his phone while he's driving, so I read for him. Oh. Well, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. That's quite interesting. Technology is fascinating, as they say. It can certainly be pretty useful for a lot of things. It's a dead certain. Now we need to change this back around. You hate Lego. How dare you say such a thing? How dare you? My oh my oh my. He said that you said a very controversial thing there, Weiss. My oh my oh my. Alright, let's just get back in center. You're banned. My oh my oh my. Controversial things that goes on in my chat, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's kind of back in the center. The UOJ mini you own from a 45 set will release in F5. Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, so it's a Captain Rex situation. That does kind of suck. But unfortunately, you had to be prepared for that because it's just ultimately something that Lego does. Just a way for people to get more. It's a way to get those very hard to accessible minifigures. It's just ultimately something you got to do. That's why I don't really collect sets for minifigures anymore, because I know for a fact that those figures probably won't be exclusive for so long. But okay. Alright, let's hit save and just have a little look. A terminal velocity. No, we can hear him out. Magazine version doesn't even have the shoulder pics, so there's a... Okay, so he's still... So your one that you have is still kind of... It's still worth something. Yeah, no, I don't know about that bit kind of coming towards him. Not more as the fact that it looks rough, because it doesn't, but I just think just the flow of it. Oh, just realised I'm starting in the hallway. Okay, now. Idea. Next involves getting his foot. He's got his foot stuck. There we go. It's going to involve his foot being up here now, so... Gonna do something a little bit wacky now. We're going to get wacky. Remember Marek? I remember Marek. I'm pretty certain the first stream that you tuned into, Weiss, was when I was animating Ahsoka and Marek. Oh no, guys got his first crack. Rip. Rest in peace. It's a sad day when minifigures' torsos crack. It's a very sad day. It's most unfortunate. It's also okay that he's moved, because there's going to be I'm going to edit like a little cut into this, so... Alright, so what? This one is just going to be wacky. There's going to be no... There's going to be no... There's like no... There's going to be like really just no reason for it at all. It's just going to... This is just going to be something wacky. Oh, it's the arm. Oh, it's not the actual... Oh, okay. I mean, the arm cracking is better than the torso. Torso would be more valuable than the arm. So because actually, I just thought if you had moved... I just thought if you had moved there at one point, but I haven't. So maybe guys. Ah, fair enough. Okay, yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's like it's not. It's not a problem at all. It's just kind of. It's. I find it funny when people. Confuse my accent, because my accent doesn't entirely sound British. It doesn't sound like that I'm from Britain. I could because I said someone thought I was actually Canadian as well. Someone did think that I was Canadian. So, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It is okay. There is no problem here. When the torso cracks, I want a lawyer. I'm not sure if you'd get that. If you'd get that torso, if you would get far with that one, I'm afraid. Torsos crack a lot. Especially that old kind of reddish brown one. If you got any old reddish brown pieces, you want to keep those somewhere safe because they will crack like crazy. Surprisingly though, I haven't had too many tortoise kind of crack on me recently. The only ones that really tend to crack more easily, I find, are probably white ones, which is really, really random. As I said, I got absolutely no idea what this bit's going to be. It's just going to be a wacky kind of flinging his arms and legs around and doing like a twirly twirl. Chewbacca, yep. Any of the Wookiees as well. I mean, I got hold of an old Dengar figure, and his torso is reddish brown as well, so I got to be careful with him. Oh, the poor old figures. I got absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this. It's just... This is just something wacky. He's doing a little ballerina trick kind of thing. I don't really know how to describe it. He's just being a silly little goofy guy. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever taken apart my brown classic spaceman now that I'm hearing of this. I mean, if it's very, very old, if it's an old one, yes, keep it safe. I wouldn't take it apart. If it's an old one, definitely keep it safe. Definitely keep it safe, I would say. Because there's a lot of old reddish brown pieces, like from like pre-2010, are just very fragile. I don't know why, but they're just very fragile. It's not just minifigures, it's just that kind of color scheme in general. It's really weird. Near blue screen, you can actually add a background after you animate. This, which would be kind of cool. I could. I did try to do something. With this. Glass Face Man in 2023, so I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, if it's a newer version of it, it'll be fine. The newer reddish browns will be fine. It's old one. It's like ones, as I said, kind of pre-2010s is the ones that you need to be aware of, I think. You're using that New Year's stupid speech to text. Wait, what? Is there someone else in the car with you and Hellcat? I feel like there might be. It's the old one. Oh, okay. Well, just keep that brown one safe. That's probably the best thing to do. Keep it safe. Just don't fiddle with it really at all, to be completely honest. That would be what I would recommend. really wish I could move this guy's head. It would be so much for it could just get a lot more kind of emotion. Not motion, but a lot more kind of movement. At least on a minifigure's head, you can turn it. Maybe I could get him to bow. Should we have him do a little bow? What are those pieces here? Look interesting. Which pieces? The ones from the Bionicle? I don't know what they're specifically, what the technical name for the parts are. They're just Technic Bionicle pieces. So I couldn't tell you what. I couldn't tell you what they are. Yeah, no, I don't know. You'll have to check Bricklink for that, because I'm honestly not so sure. That's honestly a mystery to me. They're all they're old. This is Diesel or Martin. Remind me when this guy came out. Was it 2002? 2000. I think if it's 2002, then it's like there's a bit obviously they're quite old pieces. So, okay, now he's done a little bow. Bow wow. I almost said the bow bow thing that the Twitch ghost did. Oh my lord. 2001. Oh, 2001. Oh, okay. 1 year off. Not too bad. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Wow. Whoa. Swing the axe. Come on back. Oh, that looks so goofy. That looks so goofy. I mean, because part of it, there might just be too much of a jump somewhere. They just had him kind of go down a bit more, maybe. And this kick is personal. There was a version of that came out in 2002, but had a different mask in the arm and silver armor and weapons. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Not unlike anything it would do. I'm sure it isn't. As I said, this isn't anything to do with like the lore or anything. I'm just animating him. There's no real logical reasoning to this, so Do you know what I could do? I could have him like stand up and then kind of scratch his head. Like scratch his head. It's like, what am I doing? Like have him look around and be like, what am I doing? I should maybe look up his what he sounds like and kind of do something. Do like a little voice thing, maybe. Just kind of like, what am I doing? Let's just get his foot stuck down. The kick is very personal. He does like a flying round roadhouse style kick. Am I the only one that Hero Factory is a bit better than Bionicle, or is it just childhood feelings? Hero Factory I didn't really use that much. I didn't really know a whole lot about it, to be completely honest. I mean, obviously I knew about Hero Factory, but I'm not 100% on like what the actual theme kind of was. Was it kind of just like machines, robots kind of thing? I'm not very knowledgeable. I'm not too knowledgeable in the Hero Factory department, I'm afraid. Kind of like at that during that time I was, no, well, it's just more into Star Wars, just more Lego Star Wars and kind of city. One point in time, I wanted to build my own Lego city. Still would like to do that. I mean, that could be very fun to do. Alright. It was basically artificial heroes created by a factory that was sent out to fight evil across the world. Ah! That explains the Hero Factory names then. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, no, that makes sense. It makes a lot more sense now when it's called Hero Factory. Fair enough, fair enough. 1 second. I just popped up and just having a look at something. 1 moment. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do now, so we have him kind of pause there for a minute. What I will do is have him kind of look around. Oh, it was meant to be Bionicles replacement. Oh, interesting. I guess people just weren't into the lore of... they weren't into the lore of that one compared to Bionicles, I suppose. It's really quite interesting. There are a lot of VTubers that really seem to like Bionicles. Just in general, I thought it was like a meme thing. I thought it was just like a meme thing, but in general, like they just generally seem to really legit like Bionicles. I'm like, huh, interesting. It's just kind of it's not weird or bizarre, but I just kind of thought like, out of all things, Bionicles seemed a bit random, but maybe Bionicles is obviously a lot more popular than I thought. So. I think it's raining outside. I think I can hear raindrops. Yep, looks like it. Rain, rain, go away. Come back another day, or just not at all, please. Bionicles is one of the best things on Lego. Yeah. No, I understand that. Just bizarre that Lego just haven't done anything with it again. Lego just actively refusing not to do anything with the Bionicle theme. It needs to be studied. Because I really don't understand why they don't. And why they haven't done anything. Because like if they brought back Bionicles, that would be huge. I feel like that would be huge. You got rain, I got snow and sunshine. I mean, I'd like snow. Snow would be nice. I like snow. So, yeah, a lot of Bionicle fans were so upset over Bionicle's cancellation to accept Hero Factory, and they were super hateful towards it, even towards Bionicle G2. Damn. Nexo Knights was another good one. They did 2 years ago, but nothing after that. Okay. I know, because there was that promotion. There was that promotional thing I remember seeing a lot of, but people weren't too keen on it. Yeah, no, it was a gift for purchase ban in bag 23. Yeah, yeah, I know that one. I'm not sure if it's worth quite a lot on. If it's worth quite a lot, I think it is, because obviously, you know, the first Bionicle released in over a decade. See, this is what I have to resort to when I can't turn his head. I have to turn his whole freaking body. Oh, Mr. Lemo? Why can't you just turn your head? Why do you not have simple gear functions? But then again, you came out in 2001, so I shouldn't really be too disappointed by that. So, I think it's very easy to get on Brickarms. Probably. Or probably expensive. Probably expensive is what I would put my money on it. Put my money on. I just realized I don't think I can actually... Oh, actually, no, I can. Articulation, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to have to do a bit of articulation to see if I can try and get him to scratch his head. Okay. Yeah, let's have him just pause there for just a little bit. I must admit, I have gone on a small little spending spree on Bricklink, buying some parts for figures and whatnot. One part was buying parts for the robots that my character's going to beat up. Or the bots that I'm going to beat up. Thanks to... And that's it for me today. Let's hope I don't get a nightmare. Hopefully not. I hope to take care. Take care, Wise. Hopefully it won't traumatize you too much. But have a good one. Take care of yourself, mate. Alright, let's start moving his arm up. Oh, really? He's only £6. Oh! Oh, that's crazy. I thought it would have been quite collectible, but maybe... But maybe not. Interesting. Maybe... Wasn't it... Didn't a lot of people not like it because it was brick built and not like built out of like the Technic Barnacle parts, if I am to remember. I seem to remember there being a lot of fiasco about it when it was initially revealed. I think a lot of people liked it because it was like, oh my god, yes, Bionicles, that's so cool. And in other words, were like, but it's not built out of Bionicle parts, so it's not the same. That's what I seem to remember about it. Yes, yeah, no, I thought so. I thought so. Alright, so we're going to have to change the articulation a little bit, but that's fine. Gonna do a little cheatsy doodle here, but that's fine. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I gotta try and not hit the camera here, this could be tricky. There we go. People are just mad because they destroyed the old molds and it's not actually expensive to keep them without using them. Yeah. They go do some questionable things like that for sure. This might look a little funky. I mean, we'll see how this goes. Well, not all the buildable parts have been abandoned because they're still doing like some buildable things, like with Marvel. Though granted, I don't know how popular they are. I don't quite know how popular they are, so could be interesting. I remember Narrable Lego once going into detail about why Lego had to make it the way it was. Ah, fair enough. Hello, Killer. Welcome. How are you doing, good sir? Hope all is well. I think this little bit might look a little funky because of the way that I've done this. It might look a little bit weird, but to be honest, that's why I said most. I know. I'm just being dramatic. How's everyone going late? Recently, good. Yeah, not too bad. Having a little bit of amusing time animating this guy. Right, now let's see if I can get him to try and look like he's scratching his head. This might be trickier than I thought. Hello, Sticky Tech Studios. Welcome. What app do you use for stop motion? I use iStop Motion, but I recommend not using it because I've been having technical issues. So I recommend not using that one and maybe trying something else. I hear there's like a stop motion studios thing on Mac that you can get, but I don't know how good it actually is because I've seen reviews of it and it's not great. And it's not great. So I didn't even know you built the Bionicles. I've only built this one. I haven't built the other one that I've got. I've literally only just built this one up to do some animation with it. And I'll probably take it apart. Sorry, Swatton. No, that's fine, Tech. That's alright, good. Have a good one, mate. Take care. It's not a problem. Can't turn to Barnacles stuff. It won't ever return to Dego. Don't have a reason to. It's. Oh, I knocked the camera. Damn it! did what I was afraid I was gonna do, and I knocked it. Damn it. Oh, God. Thankfully, this is not a serious this is not a big animation project, so it's just a silly old test, so I'm not gonna cry about it too much. Still annoying, don't get me wrong, but ugh. Do you not use Stop Motion Studio? I do not, but I'm looking at probably changing to that. Because I've been having too much issues with iStop Motion recently that I'm feeling like I should probably just change. And probably do overdue a change, I reckon. So I mean, I wouldn't say the Bionicle. It's definitely like a completely out of the chance of being redone, because it's it's being remastered. Some yeah, that's what I mean. They've been doing remasters of like older kind of themes and sets. Like they got Castle, they got the Tron. That new Lego Tron, like the like Lego Tron kind of shit they got, that black one, that actually looks really cool. I kind of want to get it because it looks so cool. It actually looks really nice. So I don't never see the Sonic Adventure series come back. Sega don't have a reason or motive to remaster games or do a new one, and yet there's a Sonic Heroes one being redone. Yeah. And I've been in stream in a month. Blacktron, that's the one. Sorry, that's what it's called, is Blacktron. I didn't realize it was called Blacktron. Blacktron, that's the one. Yes, they did. They obviously had the gift of purchase thing they released. They released a while ago, and then they've obviously released the new one, the newish one, and I like the look of it. Again, the Blacktron series was just not out at the time. Not out at the times. Kind of when I was really getting into Lego, so I didn't really have a chance to didn't really have a chance to really get into it. Though despite the fact it looked like a pretty cool theme, so. The Blacktron Cruiser is a gift for purchase. Ah, right. Okay, that's. I did actually own it, but I ended up selling it because at the time I didn't have a reason to own it. So I was just kind of like, I don't really need it. So I'll just give it to someone who would be more interested in it. So yeah, but it's cool. The Blacktron theme is a fun. It's definitely a fun theme, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna. I want to do this a couple of times. I wanted to have him kind of scratch his edges a couple of times. Granted, I could probably edit it, but I'm just gonna animate it. I could just make it repeat, but I'm just gonna animate it. So I'll do like one scratch back and then another one. Oops. Right. But down. I heard there was a Nintendo apparently asked for a Sonic Heroes remake. Oh. I mean, I'm not surprised. Sonic Heroes is basically a cult classic. Not to say that Sonic Adventure isn't, but I don't know if maybe Sonic Heroes was just a little bit more popular, I guess. I guess because... No, Sonic Heroes was on the GameCube. But Sonic Adventure wasn't on the PlayStation 2, if I recall. So obviously, there was a bigger Sonic Heroes had like a bigger audience, obviously, compared to the Sonic Adventure games that were only on the GameCube at the time. If I recall, I might be wrong, but do feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty certain the Sonic Adventure games was not on the PlayStation 2 when it came out initially. So I don't really know for that one, I'm afraid. Now back up we go. Wait, you stream on Twitch? Yeah, that I did make an announcement of that, like in the last month that I've been on Twitch. I did say that. I made an announcement on stream, and it's been on my schedules when I have been streaming on Twitch. Although, granted, you haven't been in to miss a couple of my streams at late, so might have missed it, to be fair. But yes, no, I have been streaming. Twitch has been mainly for non kind of Lego-y related stuff, so just random games I like to play. Really. So, because obviously I'll probably continue playing the Lego Star Wars. I'm still doing my playthrough of Lego Star Wars on here, which I will actually be scheduling another part for that in this coming week, I reckon. I'm thinking of moving my streams to Twitch one day. I mean, you can. Twitch, for me, from what I'm seeing, with Twitch, you really need to kind of have like a very niche thing that people are gonna kind of find. Because when I played like Minecraft and Yu-Gi-Oh!, didn't really get as many viewers, but when I was playing things like when I was doing like the PlayStation 2, the Simpsons Sit and Run, and when I was doing the building stream, that kind of got a couple more people on Twitch. But again, I was also doing dual streaming, so I don't know if that's a thing that kind of messes with it a little bit. Could be the case, but I'm not so sure. I've not been in a stream for a month ever since your community term. No, that's fair. That's fair, but no, I have been on Twitch a couple of times. For these next coming weeks, I won't be on Twitch because I'm I mean, just a couple of things, to be honest. There'll be a building stream. There'll be a building stream next weekend. I'm planning on playing Lego Star Wars again next week. Let's see what this head scratching looks like. I don't know if it's going to look good. This is problem. I don't know if this head scratching is going to look good particularly. All right. Alrighty, let's see what this looks like. Watch out. It looks fine until I knocked the camera. That head scratching is actually really smooth. That head scratching is actually really clean. I'm actually really happy with that. The movements are very on brand for Lua. Are they actually? Diesel said otherwise. No, it's fine, Killer. You can chill. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, no, I think I have everything. The swing and like the head scratch is actually really smooth. I should turn that into a GIF. That'd be quite a funny one. Having like that head scratch as a GIF. Oh, did you? Oh, did I misread what you said? Hang on, let me just scroll back up a minute. I might have misread what you said. So I just want to see because I think I probably misread your message. Oh, not like whoops. Yeah, I misread. My bad. No, that's fine. I misread. It's like it's not unlike a thought. It's like it's not. I read just like I didn't see the part because I can't read, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. Reading. Reading is hard, okay? That's my excuse. Even with glasses, you're still blind. Yep. Even with glasses, I still can't read. I could definitely do that, like his head scratching as like as a GIF. That's quite a funny one, actually. Trying to think whether or not there's something else I should do. Actually, one thing I am going to do is hydrate. I haven't had any hydration this stream at all. It's kind of bizarre. I'm quite impressed, actually. More so with like when moving the arm articulation around. It's actually it is actually very smooth because you can see the piece move very obviously, but it kind of flows quite nicely with like the actual arm movement, so it's not too bad. So yeah, no, I'm actually quite impressed with that. I think for like just a fun, silly little thing, I think it's definitely alright. And I think the swing is very clean, and I think the head scratching is also very clean. I might actually try and turn that into a GIF. For a laugh. I feel like that head scratching one would be quite a funny one to use as a GIF. I don't know if anyone would ever use it, but you could always see. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that one. Oh, to be fair, I don't think there's really anything more I would probably do at the moment. I think this is just For just something just so silly. Just a silly little animation. I think it's kind of quite fun. It's come out quite nicely, I reckon. I would. Oh, you'd use you'd use the GIF. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I will add it then. Maybe I will. I know of at least one other VTuber that might use it. Considering she really liked the animation I made of her as well. So I'd have to see on that one. All right. I can yap for maybe a little bit. I can yap for maybe another 10 minutes to kind of get this to 2 hours. Granted, I don't think there's anyone to raid either, really, to be honest. So I probably won't do that. Excuse me. My room is very hot and I need to hydrate. I suppose I could actually... I will tidy up some bits and bobs. Wait, we can use these stop motions. I mean, ask if you're going to use them for something first. But I wouldn't say like completely steal the actual animations. You know, I'd prefer you didn't do that. Because someone asked about for using the audio that I did in one of my animations before. You know, and that's fine. But stealing the actual animations, probably not. You can raid on YouTube. It's like you can. It's not called a raid. It's just like you just send your chat into another stream. So like it is a raid, but it's like not technically called a raid. I don't know what the actual YouTube name of it is, but yeah, you can raid. I've done it a couple of times. It's quite nice to raid when I can, but unfortunately I don't know. There's not many Lego YouTubers who stream or allow me to raid, so I often can't raid in. So a lot of times I'm just okay, it's good. So yeah, that's fine. No, I just said. I mean, I'll post if I do turn like the scratching head bit is raid to me. I mean, unless you've got any streams scheduled or any Premiere videos, I can't. That's the only thing. You can only raid into other streams, scheduled streams, or like scheduled video premieres, I think. So that's the only time you can raid, unfortunately. But no, I have to admit, I might actually do some stuff with this after stream. Maybe I might, yeah. Got nothing else planned, so maybe I'll do that. I'm just still so impressed with how clean the head scratching actually is. I am thoroughly impressed with it. Yeah, no, I think it's just like a fun little thing. It's come out quite nicely. There's just not really, as I said, I'm quite limited to how I can animate a Bionicle, but to be fair, I think I've done quite a good job of it. Wow. Ciao. Back. Do a weird flippy kick. And do the old head scratch. I don't think I want to do more animation streams. Just gotta make... Because, like, it's the camera's holding. It's like, I'm definitely going to look at using more animation softwares. I guess you're going to upload it to YouTube. Yeah, I definitely will. It'll probably, I don't know if it'll be a short or an actual video. It'll probably just, I don't know. I never really, I think when I did these before, I did just upload them as like a normal video instead of a short. But I don't know if this thing would really warrant being a normal video. I don't know. Stop motion studio? Yeah, possibly. The problem is with trying out a new software is I need to then kind of connect up my camera settings back up again because I use a Canon camera, and it was a hassle getting my Canon camera to show up on iStop Motion, like a huge issue. As far as I'm aware with Stop Motion Studio, a lot of people either use webcams or their phones. Probably webcams mostly. But yeah, no, I think we'll work something out. We'll work something out because I want to do more animation streams. I think they're fun to do. I definitely enjoy doing them, so would love to do more. Yeah. Let's have a look. I'll see if there is anyone we can raid. I don't think there is, unfortunately. So we might... The raiding, we might have to pass on the whole raid thing from the moment for tonight. If it would load, that would be tremendous. Thank you very much. Edit video. Was that Diesel if you're still in chat? Basically, how you raid someone. If you want to know how to raid, you basically go into your stream and go into edit video, and then once the thing loads a little bit, you then go into customization, and then you go into redirect, and then you click add. And then obviously naturally it will probably redirect you into any of your other ones, but then you've obviously got ones that you're subscribed to, obviously, that you can do. Anyone in Globy streaming right now? Bonnie, Kaku, never really streamed into those ones. Never really streamed into them, so. Unless there's any ones anyone wants to recommend. Can't think of anything really. No, I don't think I can really see any. Type in Lego, see if there's anything. I don't think there'll be anything particularly, but I mean, there's this channel called Lego Foods that's got loads of different things going on. I don't quite know what that's all about, but yeah, nah, probably not. We won't raid tonight. No raid tonight, so I need to watch shorts anyway because I find them too addictive. So this would be a pass if you upload it as a short, but I've seen it a million times through the stream. I mean, to be fair, I need to get watch. I do need to get watch hours, and to be fair, maybe I'll just upload it as a normal video. Nobody else I'm sub to is live right now, so no dice. Yeah, no, it's no way. It's not a problem. We can always do raids. And unfortunately, a lot of people who are usually raids, they stream earlier times now because they've gone back to their home country, which is not which is not like any US kind of standard time zones kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's fine. As I said, it's not a problem. I might just upload this as a regular video, because to be fair, I did before when I was doing all these when I was doing like all these animations from when I'm making streams, I did make them as normal videos. Shorts is kind of, I don't know, I like to say that anything like under 10 seconds I'd probably do as a YouTube short, but probably anything kind of shorter than that. Kind of like something silly like the Gonk Droid thing that I made in like 2 minutes. Something silly like that I'd probably never upload as a normal video. Yeah, you could read yourself. I haven't got any other things scheduled, so I'm not going to bother with that one. But yeah, actually, something that's reminded me of. One second. Hellcat talking about Dragon Frame reminded me of a very old animation that I did. That I made. So it's a really good one, but I don't think I've ever uploaded it anywhere. So I think I might schedule that one for just maybe for tomorrow, just as something a bit random. The quality is not too great, like video quality, but the animation I think is still is quite slick and probably one of my favorite ones I've ever done. I just never shared it, so I might schedule that. For this weekend, maybe. How about you remake your old stop motions? Could do. That's definitely been something I've considered. There's a lot I'd like to try. There's definitely a lot of things I'd like to try and redo. Yes. I got ideas. As I said, I'm cooking ideas. I just think there's a lot of things I'm probably not going to be able to do. I just don't think I'm going to be able to do a lot of them before I go away. But I've got some stuff kind of scheduled that I've got kind of in the bank of stuff. I'd like to try and get another longish animation, maybe like a 30-second short kind of ready for you guys. Because I've got lots of things. I've got lots of things I can keep you guys busy with while I'm gone. So yeah, I think in the meantime we'll wrap this up here. I think I'm gonna go off and kind of get that head scratching as a GIF. If you follow my Twitter, I'll probably post it on there later tonight for you to use. So keep an eye out for that. So we're not gonna raid anyone today because, as I said, there's no one streaming. So we'll just wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I had fun with it. I definitely want to do more animation streams, so I might try and schedule one more in before I go away, maybe. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. As I mentioned before, I'm not going to be here over the weekend, but I'm going to try and I'll schedule a city, like one of my old animations, for something for you to just have a look at. Something to have a look at. And this Bionicle animation, I'll probably edit this and get it maybe uploaded for the start of next week. And we'll just go from there, basically. But yeah, have a good evening, have a good rest of your weekend, and a good rest of your week. The rest of your weekend, good weekend even. It's not even a weekend yet, Ben. Getting ahead of myself. Have a good rest of your week, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I will see you guys. When am I going away on holiday? I'll do a proper announcement, but 2 weeks time, basically, I'm going away. But I'll do like a proper big announcement for it, so don't worry about it. But yeah, anyway, take care, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Still gotta think of a good outro. Have a good one, guys. Take care.